Guys, and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be the next installment for the Throwing Shade eyeshadow exploration series that was created by Jessica. Jessica is Beauty and Baseball here on YouTube, and I'll link her channel in the description box down below. So I'm going to find my notebook, which is what I was doing before the camera turned on, in case you're wondering. Last time we had a loose shadow, a moon colour or themed shadow, anything green, a peach shadow, and an ocean and sea themed shadow. So we'll go through the shadows from last time, and then I'll pick some more and we'll go through the new shadows. So the first one I picked was 174, which was a peach shade, and for that I went into the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I chose this shade here, and it's just a matte peach colour. I did enjoy this, and it was one of the first looks that I made from this eyeshadow roulette this time round. I do enjoy this shadow. I love all the shadows in here. This is like one of my favourite palettes. And then I had any green shade, and for that I went into the Sleek palette. This is the original 594 palette, and I picked this green here, which is in the shade Banksy, and it's just a shimmery olive green shade, and that's what it looks like there. I used this all over the lid, and I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. I've really started to, and I know this, I say this every time, I've really started to enjoy playing with colour. So wearing that kind of a thing all over the lid is very brave for me, and I really enjoyed doing it. So, and then I have 198, which was an ocean or sea themed shadow, and I picked this one here. This is the MUA palette in Hall of Fame, and this is in the shade Hydra, and it's just a cool toned royal blue, periwinkle blue, I guess, maybe. It's like a silver toned blue. And again, I wore that all over the lid and enjoyed the fact that I was using colour on my lids. So I had the loose shadow. I picked this. This is the Too Faced Glamour Dust in Nude Beam. It's just a loose glitter pigment. That's what it looks like. I really didn't enjoy using this. It's beautiful, it's stunning, like, and even on the lid it's really great. I can't put the lid back on, but it just takes so much work. And then I had problems with fallout for the rest of the day, and I'd much rather use the Urban Decay Moondust eyeshadows. You can't even see. So I will be decluttering this one from my collection because I can't see myself working with this every single time. The effect, yes, it was beautiful, but it totally wasn't worth the effort that I put in. So, and one that I did really enjoy was in the Urban Decay Moondust palette, and this was for Moon Colour or Theme, and I picked this shade here, which is in Lithium, and it's just a cool toned bronze gold colour, and I have this on today. It's what I have, and it's all over the lid, and I love it. It is one of the best looks that I've done this time around. Like, I really enjoy it. So I'll definitely be doing this look again, I think. I think it'll be good for, especially this time of year, you know, where with like Christmas parties, and I mean, it's a bit much for every single day, but for if you're going out on a night out for your Christmas party or whatever, then it'll be good to do like a smoky eye with. So, and I did have a bonus shadow this time round. I had the Too Faced Peanut Butter, and I had the shade Bananas, which is this one here. And the reason I had a bonus shade is because last time I used the wrong colour. And this was for a gold shadow, and it's just that one there. It's not very pigmented, I must say. It did take some working with, but I used it with the olive green I had on the outer V, and I deepened it up with a darker green, and I had the gold for most of my lid, and I quite enjoyed the look once I'd managed to build up the colour. But I enjoyed Too Faced eyeshadows, and I'll find some use for a gold. I mean, I didn't try it wet. If it's really truly that bad, if I start to get really annoyed with it, then I'll dig it out of the palette, I think, because I do enjoy the rest of the shades in here. So I won't force myself to enjoy every single eyeshadow that Too Faced has ever released, because I know that there'll be some duds, but I will give it a go and try to at least get use out of it, seeing as I spent money on the palette. So, okay, so now I pick my new shades, and I have random.org up on my phone, and I'm just going to start pulling numbers, and then anything that has been pulled before, I'll just re-roll for that one. 59, 120, 140, 93, and 1. Okay, let's see. 59, not drawn that one before. 120, not drawn that one before. 140, not drawn that one before. 93, not drawn. And 1, I've not drawn. Okay, so all 5 numbers I haven't drawn before, which is quite lucky because I've used quite a lot of the numbers. It's a miracle that we haven't got any duplicates yet. Okay, so I'm looking over here because that's where the spreadsheet is. 59 is a winter colour or theme. I feel like I've done winter colour or theme, but I pulled number 61. I feel like the numbers have changed. Maybe somebody did something with the spreadsheet. But number 61 is now whiskey in the bottle alcohol colour, so I'm going to choose that one. 120 is a dessert themed shadow. No, I've not done a dessert theme, so rather than numbers now, I think then I will I also write down the theme, so if the number doesn't match up to the theme, or if I've not, you know, like before with 59 and 61, they'd swapped over for some reason because I'd written both down. If that happens again, then we'll just go to the next one or something. 140, the Breakfast Club is for a food themed. I feel like I've done that one too. Okay, so there are 2 food-themed ones. That's fine then. 93 is White Snake, a white colour or snake theme. And number 1 is Ugly Duckling, a shade you find unappealing. Okay, so I'm going to pick my eyeshadows and then I'll be back and we can go through them. Okay, so I've picked my eyeshadows. The first one I drew was an alcohol-themed eyeshadow. And I think for that one I'm going to go with this shade here. This is the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Palette, and this is the shade of Rum Raisin, which is a shimmery mid-tone brown. Just looks like that. The next one I did was a dessert, and for that one I also went with the Semi-Sweet palette, and I chose the shade Mousse, which is the one next to Rum Raisin, and this is a warmer sort of tan brown. As you can see, it's lighter than it's this one here. And that one's the Rum Raisin one. So I thought those 2 went together, and I promise not all of these are from the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. The next one is a a food-related item. And for that one, I'm going to go with the Bonbons palette, and I'm going to go with the shade, this one here, Cashew Chew, and it's a kind of pinky beige shade. It's kind of hard to swatch because it's very close to my skin tone. It's just by here. I don't know if you can see. It's very close to my skin tone. Oh, you can kind of see it just by here. The next one was a white or snake themed shadow. For that one, I'm going in the W7 Up in Smoke palette, and I'm going to pick this shade here. I am trying to pan this shade. This is the shade All White, and it's just a shimmery white shade, as the name of the shadow and of the description of the thing that I drew says. It's a white shade, so nothing too exciting about that. And then the last one is a little bit exciting, and that is a unappealing shade. And for that, I'm going to the Stila Eyes of the Windows shadow palette. This is in the Spirit one. And the thing says, where the spirit does not work with the hand, there is no art, by Leonardo da Vinci. And it just looks like that. I've honestly never worn any of these shadows on my lids. I've swatched this palette, but I've never worn any. So, for unappealing, and I know some people might disagree with this, but I'm going to pick this shade here, which is a very deep red wine colour. And the reason I'm picking it for my unappealing shade is because it scares me. And I guess unappealing can also, like, it doesn't appeal to me because it scares me, kind of situation, rather than a shade that I just don't like the colour. it's unappealing to me to wear on the lids because I have no idea what I'd do with it. Which is why I've picked these 3 brownie tones. I'm planning that I could maybe use the red with the browns. So, those are my picks. Wish me luck, especially with that red. I have tried red on the lids before and it didn't like make me look ill or anything like that, so we might be okay. And it's a Steeler shadow, so, I mean, you can't go wrong with Steeler shadows. So, and that's everything for this episode. Thank you guys for tuning in again. I hope you are enjoying this series. Go and check out everyone else as well, especially Jessica. She's awesome. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.